and welcome to the Mixed In Podcast. And today we got all kinds of stuff for you. We got some of our usual stuff, but we got some extra stuff too. And we got games. We got more games. So let's see. We got Mixed or Myth.
Yes.
And we're going to do phrases that are Australian this time.
Australian phrases.
Yeah. And then we got Knowing Jesus.
Knowing Jesus.
As when you get to that one on YouTube, you might think it's Knowing Jesus. So if you're a religious freak, you might be a little disappointed.
Well, you never know. Jesus is a good guy. So you may be like, oh, well, it's not who I thought it was, but I would like to know this guy. All right.
But we have prizes and we have penalties, and the prizes are great and the penalties are great.
So our prizes, we have a bunch of them. We ended up just buying a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So we get to, whoever wins gets to choose one of those great prizes, and I'll throw up a picture of it and show you guys what.
And as we're not gaining points, our penalties are, we have some more bugs. I've got sour cream and onion crickets, and I also have some chocolate coffee crickets. So we have to eat bugs.
What are those ones?
Those are the siracha ones.
Oh, sriracha.
I left them over there.
Those ones are unacceptable. Those are the ones Chris has to eat. Which means
pretty spicy.
If you just threw them to the side, that's something he doesn't want. So that is definitely a penalty.
I really don't want it.
That is a penalty.
I like sriracha.
It doesn't matter with Jesus. Jesus likes everything.
It's true. Mikey will eat anything.
That means Mikey hates everything.
So, but the main topic.
Give it to Mikey because he'll
eat everything.
The other thing we're gonna that was that commercial that.
Yeah, but I thought it
Life
was
cereal.
I thought it was he doesn't like anything. And
he hates everything.
He hates everything. So when he eats your cereal and he likes it, then they're like, "Hey, Mikey likes it."
He likes it.
So they like it.
So then they like it because if he doesn't like anything and he likes this, it must be good.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
And the other thing we got is we're gonna do movies that might not suck, and when that comes up, that'll be a really good one. But today's main topic.
My beer almost flowed.
Look at him.
A lot of us are aware of it and unaware of it at the same time. So we got a bunch of brand names people use as generic terms.
It's true.
Yeah, it's very true.
What that means is when somebody says something, they think that's the actual name of that item. It's not. That's the name of the brand.
Or the name of the term. Like, for instance, I Xeroxed this for you, and they meant that they copied it for you. The Xerox is the brand name of the machine. Yeah. That's not the act.
No. Yeah.
So that's an example.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I have a couple here. So many items we use every day are like zippers. Like zippers and escalators were once brand names. Even heroin, which no one should use any day, was a brand name. It was a brand name.
Heroin was a brand name?
That's according to what it says. So these names are or were trademarked, but now are often used to describe any brand in a product category. For instance, jet ski. So you might think that you're riding around on a jet ski. But if it's not made by Kawasaki Heavy Industries, it's just a personal watercraft. But we all call them jet skis. Yeah. And another one is bubble wrap. Bubble wrap.
Yeah, we heard that one from Mythbusters.
Yeah, because they can't say bubble wrap because it was because they'd have to pay royalties to the company because bubble wrap is actually the name of the thing. But we use it as I need some bubble wrap. Even if the brand wasn't bubble wrap, we're talking about some. So anyways, bubble wrap is probably the greatest
bubbles in them.
is probably the greatest contribution made to our society by Sealed Air Corporation, which they rightly trademarked. So So
do they have like the generic name for it of what bubble wrap is? Or are they just giving an example?
That's all they gave.
Okay.
Yeah. I wonder what you call it otherwise. What did the Mythbusters call it? Air wrap or plastic wrap? No, it was like they said.
Did they use a name
air
for it?
bubbles.
Yeah. They said something that wasn't
paper.
bubble wrap. Yeah.
Bubble wraps bubble.
Wrapping bubbles.
Yeah.
And I've got another one. Jacuzzi. So Jacuzzi is not only a brand of hot tubs and bathtubs, they also make mattresses and toilets. So you could say, I got a Jacuzzi toilet. I'm like, really? Yeah.
Be right back, you guys. I got to use the jacuzzi real quick. Well, can I join you? You are sick, sir. You are sick and disgusting.
It has the massaging jets.
Do you mind? Can I take a shit in peace? You're gonna take a shit in your jacuzzi? Well, yeah. That's what it's there for. I'm like, you're sick.
So in other words, we all say jacuzzi, and we all know what we're talking about, but it's actually a brand name, not the what it is. You know, like it's not the water.
It's actually a hot tub, right?
Yeah, yeah, some kind of a hot tub and stuff. But that company makes more things. Jacuzzi makes more things than jacuzzis.
Yeah, well, like you said, they make
Yeah.
they make the toilet and the mattress. So when you say jacuzzi, I'm gonna go use the jacuzzi. Most people think, okay, you're gonna go sit in the hot tub, when it's like, no, he's actually just sitting on his toilet. He's taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Of course, it isn't that. I mean, it's so common that we won't mistake it that way. You know,
Exactly,
so these are examples that we, like Crock-Pot. Crock-Pot is a brand name. So the Crock-Pot, a brand name for the slow cooker, was originally developed as a beanery appliance. So yeah, but we all think of Crock-Pot, and we know what. Look, there's a picture.
You say when you say Crock-Pot.
Crock-Pot, yeah. So
Crock-Pot.
What did we actually talked about that not too long, like back when we thought about
yeah, we were just chilling one day and we were talking about
somebody said something about Crock-Pot and somebody said something about slow cooker.
yeah.
Then it was like, I thought they were the same thing, and no, I think they're not. I don't know.
So that's what brought it up. That's why we wanted to do this today, like Tupperware. So Tupperware, when we say Tupperware, we all have even though we know that there's lots of brands. You guys work at Walmart, so you've seen all kinds of different plastic
Rubbermaid.
But when you say Tupperware, we're all kind of thinking of the same type of product, not necessarily the brand. But now people, they say it that way. I'm going to go get me some Tupperware, and they come back and they have something that wasn't the brand Tupperware at all.
Or they got Great Value brand.
So it's a brand name.
Or Safeway brand.
It got its name from its creator, Earl Silas Tupper. Yep. Yeah, and I think I got one more. Nope, that was it. So that's all I got.
So you had jacuzzi, Tupperware. What else did you have?
Well, I got Velcro actually. So Velcro. So we all think of Velcro, and we know what we're talking. We have some on the table. We use all kinds of to wrap our cords and everything. So George de Mastriel invented Velcro when he discovered that burrs stuck to matted dog fur. So today, it is the world's most prominent brand of hook and loop fasteners. So you see all kinds of hook and loop fasteners out there, but Velcro is just one type, but it was probably the first, and so we all think of that kind of thing as Velcro.
I'm wondering if that's just an American thing, because I remember listening to like what was it, BBC show, and they said the hack and loop,
Hook and loop.
Hook and loop. Is it hook and loop? They say that hook and loop. They don't say Velcro. They say hook and loop.
Oh,
so I think that might just be an American thing. Velcro.
I think you're probably
when you
right.
say Velcro and Velcro.
Yeah,
or
and some of the other people would be like, "What's Velcro?"
Yeah,
hook and loop. I wouldn't even know how to say. Well, you know, it's that stuff that sticks when you. It's like, I wouldn't know to say hook and loop.
The fabric one, and they got the other one that's plasticky, and you put them together, and it hooks onto them, and it loops onto them. Oh, the hook and loop! Why did you just say that? I did. I said fucking Velcro. Velcro. That's what it is. Velcro.
Fucking Velcro, man.
I was like, no, it's hook and loop. You're a retard, sir. It's called Velcro.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's an American thing.
Yeah. Okay. So, Jesus, what do you got?